Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Under the circumstances, we're good.
yeah, it's very difficult at this point, especially for the world. However, we are looking at the impact on people like yourselves who are running their own businesses. That is actually requires the movement of people. And with all the restrictions and lockdown in the country, the question becomes, how are you keeping your business alive during the lockdown for the COVID-19?
Yeah. So what I thought for myself was to keep my audience engaged. I started with the history of Joburg, and I love Joburg, and I thought, well, I should actually just share with the people each and every day the story of Joburg, what I know about Joburg, the history of Joburg. So each and every day, I give them something about Joburg.
So basically, you are leveraging the social media during this time.
Correct. So because I mean, you don't need to keep quiet. So you have to use the social media because that's the only medium that you can actually use now. And since people are, I think I can actually say the captive market that they are there to listen to you. They have the time at their hands. They are in the lockdown, and they can really look into, maybe reading what you're actually posting. Unlike if they were actually doing some work, or if they were actually at work, they wouldn't really be able to see all your posts and getting.
So what is the main message that you can have for someone go back or wherever, and they're in SMME, they're frustrated, they're under the lockdown, and they really don't know what the future holds for them? How can they actually start promoting their businesses now while during the lockdown? What are some of the tips that you can give to them in terms of leveraging the use of technology, leveraging the use of social media, so that they can just be self-motivated during this hard time?
Yeah. Okay. I think one of my philosophies is start where you are. So if you know your business, you know the products that you offer, I think find something that you can share with your audience. I mean, everybody has got their mobile phone, everybody has got Facebook, everybody has got Instagram, everybody has got, maybe some people have got Twitter. Just be creative and find your niche, what you can actually provide to the audience. Give value, add the value. It's not time to, okay, maybe by adding that value, it will make more of you selling yourself. And then after the lockdown or after the storm is over, then that will actually come back. The clients will actually come back to you. So my advice is that they just to look within their business and see what they're actually good at, and then share that whatever story they have around their business, around their offerings. Let's say maybe you're actually doing tours in the Kruger National Park. Share about the animals, share about the trees that you actually know, as as you would always, talk to people on your tours. When you're actually talking to people on your tours, you can actually do the same on the social media. Keep them engaged.
All right. And looking at tourism now in South Africa and all over the world, really things are looking bad. What is your outlook in terms of the post this lockdown, in terms of tourism in South Africa generally, without specific on your business? But what's your take about what's going to happen post lockdown for tourism in South Africa?
Yeah, that's very uncertain times that we have ahead of us, and I think it's going to be quite a rough ride. I think this is the calm before the storm, and but I know that it will, I think, stabilize at some point, but it's going to take a long time. And I think it will change this corona will change the way we operate. And I think there will be a lot of health and safety things that we have to actually practice into our touring business. And yeah, I worry much over the businesses who have got much more of the international clients, let's say like the US and Canada and all that. That is a worry. So for those businesses, I think they have to actually be looking at into where can they actually get now more clients, or maybe focus locally and come up with something that they can actually offer to the local clients.
I actually like what you're saying about starting to get people locally to support local tourism, because I think
Correct.
where we can start growing as we post 19. My question to you, and I know this is a personal question, is what sort of an impact has this COVID-19 had on you personally? And what sort of support have you been receiving from your past clients, from people that you have done business with, financially, in terms of the strain that it has brought to you? I just want to sort of understand what sort of support, because you must have faced some cancellations, you must have faced people withdrawing their tours, and I just want to know from your business, what has been the impact?
Yeah, so I was lucky in a way at some point in that when I did the cancellations, some of the clients said, you know what, you can hold up to the monies, and we will go. We will come when everything is actually done. So I just hold up to that. And there was also one who came across to say, yeah, well, you know what, Kennedy, that is my contribution to you. So keep it, even though I'm not gonna actually come for the tour, just keep that. So I've actually been seeing a lot of compassion coming from people, and everyone is actually understanding the tough times that we're actually going through. And as a small business, it's really tough. And I'm just hoping, I'm just holding up that, the savings that I actually had will take me through, and that I will actually start now again and building up. But when all this is over, we have to actually hit the road. But as I said, that is going to be a different way of doing business. And I've thought of, having people wearing the masks on my tours, and making sure that I've got those sanitizers and keeping that social distance, between my clients. So yeah, so that's yeah. The other thing is that some of the people, they've actually come up with the voucher system of people can actually buy a tour now and then do it later. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess you're looking forward to the COVID-19 lockdown being lifted and getting back on your feet, getting back into your business. What are some of the first things that you're going to do to create momentum, to create awareness, to create excitement as you hit back into your business? And what is the message to you, from you to all the travelers and people who are really not really keen about traveling after the lockdown? So from your own point of view.
Okay, from my own point of view, first of all, I'll take the lead from the leaders. First of all, if whenever it actually becomes uplifted, whenever the lockdown is actually done, and the momentum to answer you on the momentum is that the momentum is actually what I'm doing now every day to keep people engaged, to tell people that Microadventure Tours is actually still there, telling people, reminding them that my business is actually still there, and that actually creates the interest in the people. And once it's actually open, once the lockdown is lifted, then I will create my tours, and I'm assured that those people who have actually been reading what I've actually been posting now, they'll be interested to actually come and actually have experience of what they've actually been reading. So I think that is on the momentum side of things. What was the other question? The other part of your question?
So it's my closing question to you that says, what is your message to all the travelers all over the world? What is your message to the country? I just want to pour your heart out and basically talk to them in terms for the impact. I mean, this has had a lot of negative impact. What is your message to the industry, to the travelers, to the tourists?
Okay, great. Okay, so the first thing for me, which is important, is actually keeping our lives, protecting ourselves. That is the foremost and first important thing. So if you're actually traveling, make sure that you are well protected. And as I said, that in my business, I would definitely insist on actually having the face masks and making sure that because it's not over. It's not over. After the lockdown is actually lifted, it doesn't mean that the virus, or that we actually have precautions set in place. And as we're traveling, wherever we are, we have to be vigilant, and we have to take precautions as the travelers and the owners of the businesses in our areas.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Kennedy, and we wish you all the best. And may you continue to be live on social media, continue to encourage us, continue to motivate us, and be self-motivated. We thank you for the time for the interview. Salute.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate for the time. Thank you.